Hello and welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode we were setting up production, making some steel, and just expanding everything so we can move on to the next stage, which is oil processing. So I let the thing go to make some oil processing. Now what I'm going to need is a lot of pump jacks, which are just like the original drilling stuff. Looks like we've got 6 here. And then I'm going to need 2 refineries, which take the oil and make it into petroleum and a couple other oils. And then I need quite a few chemical plants. And what the chemical plants do is take the already refined oil and makes new stuff like sulfur, like plastic. Right now I'm also researching sulfur processing. The thing after that I'm going to be doing is plastics. Both of those are required to make a lot of rocket components, like especially the sulfur. The sulfur goes into sulfuric acid, which sulfuric acid's required for things like batteries and all this other stuff. The science, what we're trying to get right now is Science Packs 3, which does a lot of things later on require blues, a lot of important things later require blues. Those 4 things are relatively difficult to make. The battery requires sulfuric acid and some iron, so it's just a matter of combining those 2 things. The advanced circuit is a green circuit plus a lot of other stuff, making a more complex circuit. And the smart inserter is similar to what we made with the regular inserter, only a few more steps, because in order to make a smart inserter, you need to make a blue inserter, which requires a yellow inserter. So it's like this, only adding more iron and some gears on top of it. What was the other thing? Oh, and then steel, yeah. Steel we've already got, so it's just a matter of feeding that steel up in the right spot. So I'm just going to do these 6 to start with. Eventually I will feed this into that. How do I want to deal with this? Just do it on the 2 extremes. Have one over here, one over here. I'm thinking about the refineries. Probably one right here, one right here. No matter which one I do, one of them is going to be a real pain, because the water... When you're feeding stuff into the chemical plants, there's certain inputs and outputs, and one side has to be specifically water, and the other side has to be whatever you're working on. So because it's on the one side, I think this side's going to be fine. This side's going to be the pain that I have to run the water past and backtrack, but we'll get to that in a bit. So right now, I think I'm going to do that though. I'm going to put one refinery on this side, one refinery on this side. So I'm going to put the oil all facing up and then just split them. And these deposits will eventually wane and go down to like 0.1. And once they start going down is when I need to go and get more oil. And probably the next closest source of oil is... Shoot. The next closest source of oil is up here. There's actually more oil up here than down there. So one thing you just got to keep an eye on as you do it. Alright, so we got 2 pump jacks. And another one being made. I should have just grabbed the circuits. I don't know why I didn't. In fact, I'm going to go do that, since that's a big thing of that. So let's just grab... There. Now let's make the 2 of those and 5 of those. Okay. But this one I can feed up. Yes. Okay. You, I'll probably feed vertical. And you, I don't know what I want to do with you. Do the same thing. Go to the side. No, you're in the way. God dang it. I could go down. I could just do this. And that sort of thing. And then just connect them all. Yeah, okay. Alright, so the chemical plant. I don't remember which one's water. Like I said, one of them is eventually going to be water, and I don't remember which one. I think I'll just do it like this and call it good. And just feed it into it, and whatever... I'll make the changes as I need it. Actually, I want more pipes first. I got plenty of those. Let's make some of these. And back to that. Okay. You're connected, you're connected. You're connected. I'll just do that, and... There. So now you're all connected there. And I will... do a pipe to ground. Oops, wrong way. Okay, so I can walk through. So now I got some chemical plants coming. Now each one of these inputs is going to be a different thing. This is the key one that I like, the petroleum. This is light oil and this is heavy oil. Heavy oil eventually can be made into light oil, and light oil can eventually be made into petroleum. But in the meantime, I'm going to be making them into sulfur on one side and plastic on the other for now. This is just going to be stored into tanks and just made into lubricant for now. I just need to burn it off, basically. And actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll keep it. Screw it. Same thing on this side. This side's going to be a lot easier to work with because the petroleum's coming out this side. Again, this is the one I need because the petroleum is going to go into making sulfur and into making all the other good stuff. And again, I don't remember which side's going to be water, so I'm just going to back it off like this. You are going to be put into a tank, and so I'm going to do this. And you... Actually... Alright, so I'm going to make the petroleum facing this way. I don't remember which one's going to be in water, so let's, Hi, good, plastics. Okay, eventually you two are going to be feeding into this one. These two are going to be the light ones. You are going to be the heavy one. For now, I'll make solid fuel, I guess. You're going to be making solid fuel, and you're going to be making solid fuel. Because that's the only thing I can make on it now. So I just need to put it somewhere, really. So let's get you guys producing, shall we? And sure, good. Everything's powered up. Goody, goody, goody. So you guys are starting to produce stuff. Need more pipes. Now the reason I have 2 yellows here, light oils, instead of just one is because this thing produces a ton of light oil. So I need to get rid of it. When I say get rid of it, I mean consume it. If this thing doesn't get rid of all 3 of these, it will not produce the next step. So you need to consume all of your heavy oil and light oil because, again, we want as much of this stuff as we can. And I'm going to turn this one into sulfur. I'm going to store the sulfur for now. I got a light inserter. Why not? Chest. You need power, though. Okay. So this thing is set up, but these 2 things are still full. You're not getting power. There. Okay. I didn't hook any oil up to you. I guess that would help, right? Okay. There we go. Okay. So this thing is now producing relatively slow. There's actually an abundance of you. Oh, see? I already need water for this. Hey, look at that. I forgot. It's the plastic one that goes directly to it, I guess. So let's get water. Come on, give me water. I want water somewhere else. Are you really gonna make me do that? Alright, so I'm gonna put the water going underneath you. I need more pipe. Okay. There. So now you should start producing sulfur? No, why aren't you producing sulfur? Because I didn't hook up this thing. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now you're producing sulfur. These guys are producing solid fuel. For now, I'm just going to stockpile the solid fuel. Eventually, I need to turn the solid fuel into rocket fuel. And the solid fuel stuff can be used to power things like this thing. Which actually is not a bad idea. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. That's actually a good idea. Let's do that. Why aren't you doing anything? Oh. Oh, I didn't... God damn it. Okay. Sorry. There we go. I was like, why isn't that one producing anything? Because it's not getting any resources. Okay. So what I'm going to do is drag this stuff up here. So this is going to power my stuff instead of the coal. And I will use the coal for something else. It's a lot more efficient of a fuel as well. I'll just let that go, I guess. It burns a lot longer. It's a lot more dense. I think what I am going to do, though, is also have a stockpile at the end here. So let's clean this out. So that if it does reach the end, it is stockpiling it. Boom, boom. Okay. I'll leave the line for now, but I don't really need it. So, okay. So now you're stockpiling the solid fuel if it gets past this. All right, let's set up the other side now that that's going. Similar thing, except I'm gonna bypass this down because I want plastics on the bottom side. I've still got plenty of underground piping. Yeah, good. And we'll just I don't know, somewhere in here, chemical plant. And you are going to be making plastic whenever that gets done. I need, what, 3 more chemical plants? I'm not stockpiling iron, am I? I'm not. I should be doing that. It almost looks like I need to increase the belt speed, because this guy can't get rid of it. Alright, so let's do that. I need to make a smart inserter though. And a chest. Whoops. Let's get on that research, please. This is just for now. I will eventually do something else with it. But let's make sure you are stockpiling. Okay. This will need another chemical plant to make sulfuric acid. I just don't remember which side needs water, so I'm just going to put it like that. Sulfuric acid. They're both water. Well, okay then. Let's just do this. Which means that's going to be like that, and we'll do... Oops. Jesus. Nope. There. So water is getting to you. Yes, you're making sulfuric acid. And then we'll insert. So as things producing sulfuric acid, after the battery, I should make this tank so we can start stockpiling that. In the meantime, let's get back to you. Plastics. Alright, start making me plastics, please. Let's output into a chest. I need one more chemical plant now. Chest, you don't have power though. Power. Like I said, see how this is stockpiled because I'm not burning it off. I need to get rid of it. The heavy oil this time though, I will be making into lubricant. Lube. Let's just do this. See how far it can go. This stuff is eventually gonna have to go like that. So let's just do this and that. Something like that. Again, one of these two is gonna be water, in which case there's gonna be an underground pipe going like this. But I don't know which one yet. I'll just leave that alone for now. This one's connected to that. You're going to be making lube. And I need some more power poles. Alright, so we're making sulfuric acid, but we're not actually outputting it because I need to store it. So this acidic plant, I'm actually going to stick a storage tank in the middle of it. And then put this. This is going to be the battery. I do need more pipe though. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna run this stuff. See, it's this, that, so it's gonna be like this. Probably easiest to go through like that, and then cut through here. Yes, good. Cool. Alright, let's connect them. Then we'll have a ton of solid fuel. Alright, so it needs to come on like that. There we go. Let's get rid of it. 1, 2. And then I still need to get a tank for you, so for now, let's just do this. Alright, so now I need to get, in order for that battery stuff to work, I need copper plates and iron plates. The iron plates can come from here, and the copper plates can come from here. And this is what I meant by I need to get that around and eventually connect them. Do I want to just run a string up? Yeah, let's run a string up. Why not? That's actually gonna be in the way, isn't it? Okay, so that should give me the copper I need. It also allows the circuits to go. Eventually I'll cut this thing out and actually let it stockpile. How much more steel do I think I need? I'll just let it go, why not? Run this up. Eventually it needs to end up here. Something else needed that too, I don't remember what. Was it sulfur? What did you need? You need iron. So yeah, I will. That's good. Good. How far did I go around? I still need more. Oh, of course, right across the power pole. God dang it. Here, how about this? There. High-rise telephone poles. Okay. So I'm gonna stop stockpiling iron. So let's stop. I told you to stop. Okay, so now that'll let the iron get by. I need to put 1, 2, 3 inserters up here. This one's gonna feed it copper, this one's gonna feed it iron. You're not facing the right way. I will be using the gears at some point as well. 1, 2, 3. Just thinking ahead, because that's going to need a power source of its own. Might as well make it now. Got nothing else to do. Okay, so are you making plastics yet? No, because I don't have the storage tank. And you need coal. That's right, that's what the coal was for. Aha, I remember. So I'm just going to put the coal straight up and go this way. I don't think I need a whole lot, though. Alright, so let's put you like that. I believe I can just connect them like that with this sort of thing. There we go. These two are connected, right? Yeah, okay. Let's make a miner. And you need some power. There. So that's cool, fluid handling. This also helps. I don't have any blue production yet, so I can't do it. But this allows me to split the heavy into 2 light and the light into more petroleum. It's just more efficient. So in the meantime, let's get started on that, because I'll need that too. Okay. So let's make a storage tank or 2. So now this is bleeding off all the heavy oil because it's making lubricant. And these two are bleeding off into the salt fuel. So that means there's excess so that this can now be made. It's now... I need more coal though. 1 is not enough apparently. Is the iron getting here? The iron is getting here. Good. Okay. So now we got double the coal. It should be enough for that. You aren't producing because you're not getting iron yet. Why aren't you getting iron? Why aren't you getting iron? Oh, it's just full. Never mind. It's just full. Okay, so let's put you there. Let's make a chest for you. Start stockpiling batteries. Okay, so we're making batteries. We're making plastic. Yes. Making plastic. Good. The whole thing is running smoothly. So, now that that's done, let's start working on the blues. Now, for the blues, I need batteries, which I've already got made. I didn't mean to bump that, I'm sorry. The steel I'm also getting made so that those two can be combined at one point. What I need to do is make advanced circuits and smartened circuits. I'm going to start with the advanced circuits. Advanced circuits require plastic and electronic circuits and copper. I'm not making enough copper. It's actually using it all. So before we get to that, I'm gonna expand my copper, and I think in the next episode I'm gonna start working on the rest of that. So let's make some big steel furnaces. All right, let's expand my copper production. And bring the coal down. Cool. Now let's make what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 large. Yeah, you're keeping up. So 6, 6. That pole's in the way though. And that's actually the benefit of these large ones, is that I can just do this and that, and it actually covers this. Oops, didn't want to do that. Likewise, I can do it on this side as well to cover the whole thing. I don't actually need it in the track anymore, which is handy. There we go. So should I just change that? Yeah, why not? Get rid of you, get rid of you. Okay. So I still need the large inserters though. I'll just alternate. Then small. And then just alternate again. Quit trying to place it where you're standing, dumbass. Okay. So that should give us plenty of copper production. In fact, there's a constant stream coming out, which is a good sign. Do we still? Okay, I'm gonna upgrade these guys to blue. They actually produce a little bit quicker. So copper's fixed. Let's get these guys up to blue and working a little bit faster. Not that those guys really need it, but... So now you're not getting enough copper again. Ah, so what happened now is these guys are so efficient that they're consuming all the copper, so... Alright, so I'm gonna end that episode here though. I think next episode I should really focus on my copper production, getting that up to speed, and then working on the blues after that. But so thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or feedback, please leave them below. Thanks again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.